Hi, and welcome back to God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I thank you for joining me as we look through the Bible this week. We are reclaiming the B word. And what I mean by that is I'm offering you books that I believe will help improve your spiritual formation. We've talked about the book of Psalms, and I want to talk about its neighbor in the Bible, and that is the book of Proverbs. Proverbs, if I were to use a modern day way of explaining Proverbs, I would say it was the bumper sticker before bumper stickers. It was the Twitter before Twitter. Now, when you watch a bumper sticker when you're driving or if you're online and you look at Twitter, you notice that you're limited to the amount of space you can use to make a statement. And in Proverbs, especially starting with chapter 10, you usually have two lines to make a statement. And that is why I like Proverbs, is because it's to the point. And there are a lot of rich and powerful sayings. And this book really does help with what the good life looks like, the rules that one can follow. And these were rules used back then. And they were generally prepared for young men as they were about to reach adulthood. But now these words of advice can reach all of us. What Proverbs does is that it will hit you right in the gut, or it'll hit you in the mind, it'll hit you in the heart. And that is the power of Proverbs. And that is why I believe it's such an essential book in your spiritual formation. So I want to give you some examples of sayings from Proverbs that really hit home to me, and I hope you like them too. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Whoever belittles another lacks sense, but an intelligent person remains silent. Leave the presence of a fool, for there you do not find words of knowledge. Those who oppress the poor insult their maker, but those who are kind to the needy honor him. And this one is one of my favorites. One who forgives an affront fosters friendship, but one who dwells on disputes will alienate a friend. So, those are just some examples, some sayings that you find in the book of Proverbs. And I think each one has the potential of hitting you in the mind, in the heart, in the soul. And I hope that you will take this opportunity to jump into the book of Proverbs. And I would suggest start with chapter 10. Chapters 1 through 9 are kind of a preparation for the sayings that follow. 1 through 9 are fine to read, but to get to the sayings, they begin in chapter 10. Chapters 1 through 9 talk about wisdom and the presence of wisdom since the dawn of creation. So that is important. But to get to the sayings, start with chapter 10 and see where they lead you. And thank you very much for joining me today. And don't forget, the Bible is an incredible resource that God has provided us so that our spiritual formation can be strengthened. And that is why it's so important that we spend time diving into the Bible and reclaiming that B word. Thank you for joining me today. You take care and God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow for another God's Minute.